Mama's dress was blue, ironed just right. She'd hum Amazing Grace for the first daylight. Daddy'd shine his boots, coat neatly pressed. Said Sunday's not for hurrying, it's for getting blessed. The gravel crunched beneath the tires, we pulled up slow. Choir rising high, stained glass glowing like heaven's own light. And I still hear that bell ringing through time. Sunday mornings in that little church, where the pews were warm and the hearts were hurt, but the hymns rang true and the coffee was strong, and every lost soul found where they belong. Yeah, Sunday mornings in that little church lived on. Brother Ray on piano never missed a beat. Sister June would clap her hands, stomping both feet. Preacher talking about the prodigal son, and me staring out the window waiting for lunch. But even then I felt something deep, a peace in the silence, a calm when we'd weep. Now I drive by that chapel, boarded and old, but the feeling it gave still comforts my soul. We weren't rich, we weren't proud, but we knew who we were, singing out loud. Sunday mornings in that little church, where forgiveness came before the hurt, where my mama prayed and my daddy knelt, and I first believed in something I felt. Yeah, Sunday mornings in that little church still dwell. He showed up one fall by the old woodshed, skin and bone, but he raised his head. Mama said, don't name him, he won't stay, but he curled up on the porch anyway. He watched me grow from dirt to man, from baseball gloves to wedding bands. He'd tilt his head like he understood every mess I made, everything I should. That old dog knew everything, when to sit, when to stay, when not to say a thing. He'd lean in close when my world went wrong, didn't need words, just stayed all night long. Yeah, that old dog knew everything without ever saying a thing. He was there the night Dad passed on through, laid by my boots like he somehow knew. When I drank too much and hit rock low, he walked me home slow, step by soul. Never chased fame or barked too loud, just watched the wind, proud and proud. He knew the sound of mama's frying pan and how to make a boy feel like a man. They say dogs can't talk, but Lord, I swear that hound spoke love through that old porch air. That old dog knew everything, from my first heartbreak to my wedding ring. He's buried out back by the pecan tree, but I feel him close, sitting next to me. Yeah, that old dog knew everything, and he still runs free. Clock hit, 5 boots hit the gravel road. Dust kicked up as I let the engine roll. Marlboro lit, the radio low. That old George Jones song still hits the soul. Down that back road after work, where the world feels small and my heart don't hurt, I leave the noise and the neon blur for that peace I find in the southern dirt. Cracked rear view, reflection fades of steel and sweat and hard work days. But out here where the whippoorwills call, I ain't tired no more. I ain't tired at all. Down that back road after work, where the breeze smells sweet like red clay and earth. No city lights, no suits, no slurs, just the Lord above and a few old words. Gravel hums like a front porch hymn. Worn out tires sing soft, the inquiet past an old barn and a faded sign. Jesus saves, still standing fine. Down that back road after work, where I still believe in the good things first. A 6-pack coat, a sky of burnt amber, and the kind of quiet that makes you remember. It was late July. The sky burned gold. We parked that Chevy down a dusty road. Fireflies danced in the cotton air, and your sundress swayed like a southern prayer. The crickets sang, the wind stood still. You laughed and said, boy, you better not spill. I reached for your hand, the world slipped away in that quiet old field just past Clay's Bay. The field where we first kissed, where forever started with a nervous twist. You smelled like wildflowers, I shook like a leaf, but time stood still and my heart found peace. Yeah, the field where we first kissed still lives in me. The stars came out like a silver screen. You pulled me close in your cut-off jeans. That sweet tea smile, your hair pulled back. A moment so small, I still feel the impact. We didn't say love, but we felt it grow, like corn in July, slow and low. You whispered soft, don't forget this. And Lord knows I never did. I've seen cities, I've chased the lights, but nothing compares to that Georgia night. The field where we first kissed still smells like summer and sweet innocence. I drive by slow and close my eyes and feel your breath neath the southern skies. Yeah, the field where we first kissed still holds our light. Patchwork quilt in her lap by night. Window cracked, smell of turpentine. She'd hum Loretta in a quiet tone, while her singer buzzed like a metronome. Thread and thimble, coffee warm, lightning bugs dancing past the storm. I'd lay on the rug with a Tonka truck, feeling like the world was stitched in love. The sound of Mama's sewing machine, like lullabies humming through kerosene, ticking steady like a front porch swing, holding tight to every little thing. Yeah, the sound of Mama's sewing machine still sings. Pins in her mouth, dress folded clean, radio playing, coat of many colors between. we'd whisper prayers into worn-out thread and fix more than clothes with the words she said. One stitch for hope, two for grace. She'd patch the rips we couldn't face. In hand-me-downs and Sunday best, her love lived loud in every vest. I hear it still when the house gets still, like time ain't moved past that windowsill. The sound of Mama's sewing machine still echoes soft in my childhood scene. Rhythm wrapped in cotton care, someone working love into the air. Yeah, the sound of Mama's sewing machine is always there.
That old tower still stands behind the mill, white paint chipping, but it's standing still. Welcome to Junction, faded up top, just like the love notes carved at the bottom stop. We used to climb it on Friday nights, cold beer, full moon, and hometown lights. You'd laugh and say one day we'll fly, but we stayed a while under that southern sky. The town's old water tower held more than just rain from summer showers. It held first kisses, promises made, names and hearts that never quite fade. Yeah, the town's old water tower still knows our name. It watched parades roll down Main Street slow, and Christmas lights in the first December snow. Heard church bells ring and sirens wail, seen boys leave for war and girls in veils. It ain't just metal bolts and beams, it's the keeper of 1,000 dreams. Some rust, some dust, some stories gone, but I swear its heart still hums that same old song. Some say it's just a relic left behind, but I see the past in that steel skyline. It don't speak, but it still tells of backyard dances and saved up wells. Yeah, the town's old water tower still holds us well. It watched parades roll down Main Street slow, and Christmas lights in the first December snows. It held first kisses and promises made, names and hearts that never quite fade. Yeah, the town's old water tower still holds us well.
Paper flags stuck in sidewalk cracks, a lone balloon caught in power line slack. The brass band's gone, the dancers too, just me and the wind on First Avenue. Cotton candy stains on a folding chair, tire tracks fade in the county fair air. The street still hums with yesterday's sound, but tonight it's just me walking this town. After the parade's gone quiet, there's a peace that don't need a riot. No more cheers, no sirens, no song, just the truth of what's been here all along. Yeah, after the parade's gone quiet, life hums along. The fire truck, the lights are cold and dim, and the hot dog stands just scraping in. Kids' chalk carts smeared by a soft night rain, but the smile it drew still whispers your name. I saw you wave from the courthouse steps, same red dress, same slow regret. We didn't talk, but Lord, we knew that some things don't march the way they used to. We chased the noise, the spark, the crowd, but it's the quiet where love speaks loud. After the parade's gone quiet, I still walk that line slow and private, through confetti, ghosts and candy haze, where memories float like lost parade days. Yeah, after the parade's gone quiet, I still see your face.
Rusty chain link fence, squeaky old gate, mower lines crooked round second base. We chalked home plate with a stick and some spit, used grandpa's glove, though it barely fit. Red dirt flew from our busted boots, sweat-stained caps and muddy fruit juice. Billy pitched fast, I swung too wide, laughed so hard we nearly cried. Backyard baseball in July, barefoot dreams neath the cotton sky. No crowds, no rules, just sunburned pride. A field of weeds, but hearts real wide. but he left that homemade heat. A coat can mark the pitcher's mound, and the dog chased every pop-up down. Radio humming some old George Strait. We dive like pros through a rusted gate. Little league dreams in a pasture field, where innocence ran and time stood still. Now the grass grows tall where we used to play, but I still hear those summer days. Backyard baseball in July, where joy was cheap and the stakes were high. No scoreboard lights, no fancy cleats, just good old fun and dirty feet. Yeah, backyard baseball in July still plays in me each time. Pulled off 83, just passed on. Texaco lights, still barely on. Boots hit gravel, sky turned gold. Steam from the cup, chasing off the cold. She said, "Morning, hon, you want the usual today?" I smiled and nodded, didn't know what to say. She poured it black, slid it my way, with that kind of grace you don't see every day. Coffee at the gas station, quiet little start. Old jukebox humming, and a half-awake heart. No grand hello, no lines to rehearse, just a tired kind of peace that could heal the worst. Yeah, coffee at the gas station, settle my soul first. On the wall, pins from every town. Biscuits, bacon, radio playing, lay me down. Truckers passing with a nod and grin. Same folks, same place, like time won't end. She wore flannel red, name tag said May. When she said take care, I just walked away. But the smell of that brew and her soft southern tone still follows me home when I'm driving alone. Some folks chase big dreams down city lanes. Me, I found peace in the simplest things. Coffee at the gas station, just off 83, where small talk and kindness meant the world to me. No neon lights, no need to pretend, just a paper cup and a moment to mend. Peeked over the pine tree tops, mist on the water, the whole world stopped. Grandpa's truck kicked gravel behind, tackle box and a Zebco line. He said we don't talk much when we're fishing, son. Let the quiet teach what words can't run. Crickets singing, bobber still. He lit a Marlboro, time stood still. Fishing with Grandpa at break of day. Bologna sandwiches wrapped in yesterday. No fancy rods, no need to boast. Just a cane pole and a prayer the fish get close. Yeah, fishing with Grandpa meant more than most. He'd tell a tale about 52. First bass caught in the war he knew. I'd sip sweet tea from a mason jar while he pointed out dreams in the sky so far. Overalls faded, boots kicked off, laugh lines deeper than the county trout. He'd hum old hymns between each cast. A man of silence, but the lessons last. He's been gone since I turned 18, but I still see him in every stream. Fishing with Grandpa under southern skies, where time slows down and a good heart lies. Weather hand, steady guide. In that old flatboat I learned my pride. Yeah, fishing with Grandpa still rose inside. $10 in a tank half dry. Borrowed your daddy's old Pontiac ride. You wore my flannel, hair tied loose, bare feet up on the dash like you used to do. Back roads humming through cotton fields, static radio playing 7 Spanish Angels real still. You looked at me like time don't move, and all I had to give was just enough for two. Gas money and Sunday plans, rolling nowhere with holding hands. Didn't need a map, just that glance, and the Georgia breeze blowing through your dance. Yeah, gas money and Sunday plans made us believe we had a chance. Stopped by the diner off County Road 3, split a milkshake, fries, and a dream or 3. We talked about Texas, Nashville too, but we never left, just painted the view. You sang off key to every song, but Lord, I swore you were never wrong. That sunset knew what we both knew, forever feels real when it starts with you. We didn't have much, but we had the sky. Sometimes that's all you need to fly. His old red Craftsman sat beneath the shed. Rust on the latches, paint long dead. But every drawer held a story or two of busted bikes and fence post screws, bent nails, tape, and a socket set. A few old coins and a lucky matchbook yet. He'd say, boy, it ain't the tools you hold, it's the care you take when things get old. Granddaddy's toolbox ain't much to see, but it taught me more than a school degree. How to fix what's broken, take your time. How to turn regret into something fine. Yeah, Granddaddy's toolbox still builds in me. He'd wipe his hands on that flannel shirt, smell of cedar chips and diesel dirt. When Mama cried, he didn't talk, just handed her coffee and a gentle walk. That box saw storms, saw Sunday prayers, held up swings at old porch stairs. You didn't leave much when he passed away, just a toolbox and a better way. The wrench, it's the way you turn. Love's in the hands that build, not burn. Granddaddy's toolbox sits in my shed, still smells like pipe smoke and words unsaid. I open it slow when life feels tough. Somehow that old box says that's enough. Yeah, Granddaddy's toolbox still makes me tough. Her front porch creaked like it always did, rocking chairs swaying, shelling butter beans with the kids. That old radio sat by the window pane with a scratchy tune from a Georgia rain. She'd hum along with Patsy Cline, eyes half closed like she traveled time. Flower on her hands, apron tied low, peace lived deep in that AM glow. Grandma's radio played more than songs, it held the heart of a world long gone. Hymns at dawn and Hank at noon, news at 5 and a waltz by moon. Yeah, Grandma's radio still plays in this room. I'd lay on the rug, just 6 years old, sipping sweet tea, dreams unfold. She'd say, darling, listen close and still. That fiddle can heal more than any pill. Every knob worn smooth with grace, tuned to kindness, tuned to faith. No fancy screens, no static lies, just real life voices and lullabies. She's been gone since '95, but that old radio keeps her soul alive. Grandma's radio played more than tunes. It wrapped us warm in Sunday afternoons. I keep it close, though it barely plays. Still hear her humming through the crackle and haze. Yeah, Grandma's radio still sings through the days.
Pulled off the highway around 10:15. Rain hit the windshield like an old violin. The diner's neon flickered blue and red, and Main Street slept like the town was dead. That old Texaco's pump still leaking slow. Same rusty sign swaying where the sweet gum grows. I passed your porch, the light was out. Guess you ain't waiting now, no doubt. That old Texaco's pump still leaking slow. Same rusty sign swaying where the sweet gum grows. I passed your porch, the light was out. Guess you ain't waiting now, no doubt. Homecoming on a rainy night, just me and them wipers beating soft in the light. Ain't no hugs, no welcome back, just memories hid in the railroad tracks. Yeah, homecoming on a rainy night sure feels quiet tonight. Church bell tower stuck at night. Same old dog barking down county line. The bar's still open, but it ain't the same since your laughter left that window pane. Stop by the field where we first kissed. That oak tree's taller, but it's still missed. Your name carved next to mine, and pine faded now, like the rest of time. Funny how a place can feel brand new when the only thing missing is you. Homecoming on a rainy night, a ghost town glow in the dashboard light. Found a box in the attic last July, covered in dust near Mama's old pie pan pile. Inside, some pages I knew by name, folded like secrets, never mailed, never claimed. One said, "Daddy, I'm sorry about that night. I was 16 and thinking I was right." Another one had her lipstick kiss from a girl I swore I'd never miss. Letters never sent, words left behind, written in silence, folded in time. No stamps, no postmark, just heart and pen, saying things we'd never say again. Yeah, letters never sent, still speak now and then. One to a brother lost overseas. Tell Mama I'll keep praying on my knees. Another to me, in my own hand. Don't forget who you are, boy, take your stand. Some ink was smudged from crying eyes, some just scratched like goodbye lies. But every word raw as sin held more truth than I've said since then. Some hearts break quiet, never make a sound, but they write it down where it won't be found. Letters never sent, never got replies, still carry weight like southern skies, in a box that smells like cedar and pain, with names we whispered, never named. Yeah, letters never sent, still call out in the rain. Out where the blacktop turns to clay, and the mailbox is lean like they're tired of the day. You'll see them glow just after 9. Porch lights flicker down that county line, one by one like fireflies near. Each little bulb says someone's still here. Rocking chairs creak, screen doors sigh, coffee steam rising beneath the quiet sky. Porch lights down the county line, shining soft like a homemade sign, that no matter how far you've gone or grown, there's still a place that feels like home. Yeah, porch lights down the county line guide you back
cat naps on the rail. Mr. Boone sips whiskey from a jelly jar pail. Kids playing tag in a gravel drive. Laughter floating like a June bug night. You can smell fried chicken through the screen. Hank playing low on an old machine. No neon buzz, no city sound, just the hum of hearts on sacred ground. We ain't rich, but Lord, we shine through dusty roads and county lines. Oh, porch lights down the county line, still burning soft in this heart of mine. When the world gets loud and the map gets wide, I follow those lights like a faithful guide. Yeah, porch lights down the county line. Rain's been falling since 8:15. That screen door's shut, but it don't lock fate. I'm sitting here with a lukewarm brew, counting drops like I used to do. Tin roof tapping like an old-time tune. Sounds like summer back in late June, when Mama hum and Daddy'd read while the thunder rolled across the reeds. Rain on the old tin roof, like a soft-spoke truth in a world gone loose. No need for words, no reason to move, just memories dancing in the back room. Yeah, rain on the old tin roof brings me home to you. There's a quilt she stitched in '79, still laying across this heart of mine. I hear her voice in the hickory sway, saying don't let the good things slip away. Boots by the door, that radio glows, some Hank on low, that's sweet and slow. These walls don't talk, but Lord, they know the sound of love when it starts to show. It's just tin and wood and memories tied, but it's shelter still on a southern night. Rain on the old tin roof sows my soul like a front porch truth, like Mama's laugh and Grandpa's grace. It brings me back to a better place. Yeah, rain on the old tin roof still sings of faith. Laid back on a stack of second cut hay, cicadas humming a twilight ballet. Boots kicked off, shirt rolled tight, just watching them stars light up the night. That old tin roof creaks soft and slow, smell of cedar from the feet below. Wind rolls in from the pasture side, bringing thoughts I've been trying to hide. Stars over the barn, white and wide, shining down on this simple life. No neon signs, no freeway sound, just the Milky Way spinning round. Yeah, stars over the barn, calm me down. Grandpa used to say, boy, look up there. Them lights been burning long before you cared. I'd lay beside him, head full of dreams, while the crickets played soft tambourines. The loft still holds that summer dust, and a memory or two I still trust. A name carved deep in the rafters dry, next to a heart that never said goodbye. You can chase the world from county roads, but peace like this you can't outgrow. Stars over the barn, like a lullaby tune, silver prayers beneath the harvest moon. No place fancy, just wooden nails, but it knows my hopes, my fears, my fails. Yeah, stars over the barn still tell my tale. Where the fence meets the creek, by the old pine tree, there's a flat rock ledge that was home to me. Moss on the posts, rust on the wire, that's where I'd go when life caught fire. Cane pole leaning by the cypress roots, skipping stones in muddy boots, with a pocket knife and a jar of tea. It felt like the world stopped just for me. Where the fence meets the creek, time stands still, water runs soft like a Sunday wind. That hush of the woods, that whippoorwill cry, taught me how to live and how to say goodbye. Yeah, where the fence meets the creek, I still go in my mind.
Daddy showed me how to bait a line, and Mama packed biscuits round supper time. First kiss happened by that bend, under June bugs and a back road wind. I carved her name on an oak tree limb. She said she'd stay, I believed in them. Some things drift like leaves downstream. Still that spot holds all my dreams. Folks build lives with wood and steel. Mine was made where the world stood still, where the fence meets the creek, just past the bend, where childhood starts and summer loves in. A quiet little patch of Georgia clay, where pieces of me never walked away. Yeah, where the fence meets the creek, I still pray.
I saw you leaning by the Winn-Dixie wall, chewing on gum, watching raindrops fall. Your boots scuffed up, jeans high and tight. You look like a Friday neon light. I fumble change in my flannel coat, quarter by quarter, dialing slow. That payphone booth by the county sign, heard every stutter of my pickup line. Payphones and pickup lines, back when Brave was calling just in time. Writing your number on a napkin fold, hoping my voice didn't shake too bold. Yeah, payphones and pickup lines felt like gold. You said, boy, you're lucky I picked up. Well, I laughed and said, or maybe it's love. We talked till the static turned to stars, heard crickets singing through old handlebars. That old Ford's bench seat held us close, Lord, written humming through when him goes. No DMs, no read receipts, just a crooked smile and some Georgia heat. Now they scroll and swipe and text all day, but they'll never know love the Southern way. Payphones and pickup lines, when nerving up meant risking pride.